Good afternoon, Sam. For my academic video, I'm going to talk about the process. I'm gonna give a little brief summary of the entire process of what it is to make a compost. In this process, I'm going to talk about four main steps in which you can make real quick the process of compost. What is compost first? I'm going to talk about what is compost. Compost is it's an organic waste that it's decomposed after time throughout time by bacteria that can be useful for organic agriculture. It is very important to use it in your agriculture since it provides many nutrients to plants and for the soil. It enriches the soil. Also, it provides a good aeration for the soil of your beds, of your agricultural beds, and also gives as I said before, gives the nutrients both to the soil and to the plants. And now I'm going to talk about the steps. First step is to locate a bin or a pile where you're going to locate the compost, and where are you going to make your compost. So it can be made in a small bin, or you can make it in a huge pile for depending on the use you're going to give it. In my opinion, I will say you can do it on on a big, huge pot, in a huge pile, since it's gonna be easier when you're going to mix it afterwards. So first off, then after locating the pile or the bin, you have to fill it with nitrogen and carbon components, with materials that are rich in carbon and rich in nitrogen. For example, for nitrogen, you can use weeds, grass, and all sort of vegetables, rotten vegetables that are as waste of your kitchen or whatnot. And for carbon, you can use pig waste, manure, or chicken waste. And also, and the other component that is very important that you cannot leave out, it's the bacteria. Bacteria are essential for the decomposing of the organic waste, and you can implement the bacteria by adding some milk. And afterwards, the next step is to mix it. You have to wait a total of 3 days after you locate all the ingredients, and then you have to mix the entire the entire matter. By doing this, you're mixing all the bacteria with the entire matter, and if the problem is that if you leave it like that and you don't mix it, it's gonna rot, and if it rots, it's the entire purpose is gonna be lost. And finally, for the last process, it's just to implement it in your garden beds. And that will be all for my academic project.